Slongi, what the hell have you picked for this evening?
A gender fluid demon doll. This is gonna be interesting.
So I absolutely have many opinions on gender. No. Fluids, yes. Demons, absolutely. Dolls, certainly.
I'm Vlad, and I'm a gender fluid demon doll reclaiming the beauty.
Hold on. We've seen black teeth before, but now we've also just seen red teeth.
Maybe she's a real vampire, right? Blood's red.
No, it's demon doll. Demon doll.
Do demons also eat, drink blood?
Maybe.
I'm
Beauty and
liking
monster.
her, like the baby arms coming out her head. Like, you know, you meet someone in the street like that, and you're like,
Fake blood. Probably.
oh, it's real blood.
I never go out without makeup on. I'm inspired by
I was just about to say Slongi, Coco the clown. And then this came up. Now, I'm not familiar. I don't know a whole lot about clowns. I know Coco's one of them, and I know it's the other. But I assume this is Coco, right?
clowns, corpse paint, historical fashion.
Ooh, hard.
You know, it's long if you put a finger up, then you have to say something. You can't put a finger up and go,
My mum's coming over to see me. We're quite different people. You have almost fought loads of people. Still would.
can you imagine going up to Mrs. Stew? If you were wearing makeup, that would be very unusual, but imagine your teeth were red, and then you had a fake makeup moustache that was also a ring around here where you don't promise. Gosh, that'd be so awesome. Can you imagine how awkward Mrs. Stew would be?
My job is to protect you.
Being able to treat my body as a canvas.
Canvas.
Anytime we see those little baby arms coming out someone's head, it's like, we're going to pause it, so I have to apologize, but
It's like armor.
Look down the look.
on the look.
Just gonna do a cute little nosebleed.
You know who lives in Brighton, England?
Who?
I believe PewDiePie does. I might be wrong on that, but I think it's Brighton he lives in.
I just think they
He also dresses as a what's it called again, Slongi? What are we watching? Gender
Fluid
fluid
demon doll.
demon doll.
make every
Looks just like PewDiePie, right?
Yes, totally.
10 times cuter. I really like real blood, so I used to sometimes paint with my blood. I identify as non-binary. I'm
Did you see the skull smoking a cigarette?
Hey, I didn't know skeletons smoke too. I mean,
Oh.
they're already dead and they have no lungs.
I felt like, you know, the least person worried about lung cancer from smoking is probably a skull.
gender fluid. I like float between demi-boy and agender. There's a thing called xenogender where people can explain their gender in more vague terms. So sometimes I'm like,
We're not getting into gender politics, Slongi.
I very well could because I got brains.
Yeah,
But we're not going to.
we're not. It's because people with the ears who can listen to it might have to think, but they don't have a brain. So
my gender today is
I love this girl.
pink PVC. Growing up black, queer and trans, you learn from an early age that the world often perceives you as a threat, being told you're inherent.
Don't dress as a demon.
Humans kind of suck.
Yeah, people use their eyes and their brain together.
Yeah,
They
what
say-
brain?
It's a bad combination, but they use their eyes and go, I'm not used to seeing gender fluid demon dolls when I walk down the street. So when I see one, I go, huh. So for me, I'd be like, this is the first gender fluid demon doll I've ever seen. But like other people who have maybe seen 5, 15 of them, right? And like when they see their 20, they're still like, that doesn't look normal. And it doesn't
What's
look
normal to me?
It doesn't look normal because most of the 7-ish billion people on Earth don't present themselves as demon dolls.
Inherently monstrous your whole life.
I present myself as a fat, balding.
You're not balding, you're polar bear hairing.
I'm fat, balding, like, and there's lots of people that look like me. So when I walk along the street, people might go, that person's fat, that person's bald, that person's Scottish. They'd listen to me, but none of them say you're a demon doll. None of
Okay,
them.
you don't look like one. You don't look like a demon doll, Stu.
Gosh, if I was gonna be a demon doll, I would hope I'd have big. I didn't even know that I wanted baby arms
I embraced
linked to my head
monstrousness.
until
Became
just
the person
now.
I was always meant to be.
You know those music Slongi, so we have to pause it. So, what do you think? You walk into.
Ooh, a demon doll.
Is that what you think? I'm
Yeah.
thinking it's a real demon. I'm
Nah,
not.
not quite.
It's not.
Nah.
The horns aren't quite fiery enough. That's right, Slongi.
School was hell. I got picked on a lot for being weird. I didn't have many friends to.
Do you think she get picked on for being weird because she looked weird? Not like someone who has an orange shirt when slightly off orange shirt. Like, do you think it's because she dresses with baby arms on her head?
I think that was after the whole thing.
Yeah, she added that after. I think she was doing that.
When you're getting picked on for your looks,
I
add
finished-
baby arm syrup. Then people will be too scared to pick.
I
on
finished
you.
high school a long time ago, Slongi, and there was no one had baby arms. I mean, as their head, like we had ears.
Interruption time. Also, where are your
Towards
ears,
the end of
Stu?
school. I hated it.
Are you good friends?
I
Got to
describe
them
myself
matching.
as an ancient vampiric demon residing in a cursed doll vessel. Flash,
I-
a cupcake filled with razor blades. This dress I customized myself.
Nothing says.
Ooh, a bear covered in blood.
So I don't like. So she might have been bullied in high school, and that's awful. We shouldn't bully people, right?
Yeah,
we shouldn't be. But I wonder whether she dressed up like this in high school, and people were like, "Oh my goodness, that is very unusual."
And they're probably too terrified to bully her.
Yeah, I would think so. Like, Slongi, you're not a bully.
No, I'm not.
I have bullied people a number of times, but see if someone looks like this, I'm not going to bully her. So maybe she was bullied, and then she dressed with baby arms on her head one time, and then she didn't get bullied. She's like, you know what fixes bullying? Baby arms.
Okay,
That's fine.
that might not be true, but let's
With the
continue.
Teddy bear. I cut it short.
Ooh,
You
blue
could
stripes.
at least have matched leggings.
I just wanted a hug. And I only had my teddy bears to hug. Towards the end of school, I really
So she only had teddy bears to hug, and then she made them the extension from her. And
Look
like,
more like
I
what's
forget-
extending from her abdomen.
started to suffer with my agoraphobia.
So Slongi, agoraphobia is the fear of going outside. Is that right?
I don't know, nor do I remember.
If we had an editor, we'd look this up. We'd make it look cool. But I'm pretty sure that she's scared of going outside. And if I looked
So I
like
know
that,
if
I wouldn't
people
go
are
outside
Getting
either.
out of the house every day was such a challenge for me, and actually being able to treat my body as a canvas, it was like armor. It wasn't just day-to-day life anymore. It was an art show. I like to
You were
customize
right.
teddy bears.
You're right, Stu.
Was that right, Slongi?
About the whole outside thing? Yeah, I think you were.
Well, I'm not so drunk. I don't remember what the word.
And I'm not drunk, I'm just not using my memory.
I am also not using my memory except for things I wish to destroy.
For fun and relaxation.
Ooh, a free-eyed teddy bear. And it's big.
And it has a nose ring and a baby as its breastplate.
Nice.
And a skeleton in the back left.
Ooh, it's skeleton. Hey, this one's not smoking a cigarette. That's good. Good
we-
job, skeleton.
We don't know if it's smoking a cigarette because we can't see its mouth.
Actually, right. But still, good job.
Good job,
This is my son
skeleton.
paying
So then we move on to the.
Ooh, a raccoon.
It's a raccoon?
Yes. Totally.
And then
It's not a rabbit.
it's not a rabbit, right? Right, we have to make
Yeah.
our jokes that are related to endgames much more clear. Like, that's all people know. Slongi. This looks
People
like
need
my
to use
left-
their memories
I'm
more.
doing this because it looks like my left hand because the camera's flipped. So what I was going to say, Slongi, is there's a rabbit here with 3 eyes and
A bunch of baby heads in it.
Well, before we get to baby heads, like a three-eyed rabbit, this pink.
3 eyes is completely normal. Pink is completely normal. Baby heads are also completely normal. I don't see the problem here.
This is one of my drag faces I painted on him. Yeah, my gals, those I use on stage with me for one of my drag performances. I make them scissor.
So she's talking about drag performances there.
Mm.
So I think earlier she said she was a trans person,
Yes.
and would you have ever? So I assume the person is trying to be a girl, right? So as a trans, that means this would have to have been a guy, like a person who's born with the guy parts, right?
Person who's born biologically male.
Yeah, I would never have guessed that until I heard that. Like, just listening to them and how they act and behave. Would you have guessed that, Slongi?
I don't guess based on behavior.
And this one
Not typically, at least.
I absolutely guessed based on behavior.
is a gift from my partner. He's playing his heart out. I have a lovely
Nice.
partner. We're polyamorous.
Slongi, and the common vernacular is, so wife is above fiance. Fiance is above girlfriend. Where does partner fit in there? Is that more than a girlfriend? Less
It can
than a
be any of
fiance?
them.
Yeah,
It's like a vague term, I think.
I dislike it, because words have meaning to me, right?
Yes, and this is much more of a vague term, I'd say.
Absolutely. Like I assume that Missy Stew is my partner. But
Yeah.
I also like you're Slongi of Slongi and Stew, right? So you're also my partner, right?
Yes.
It doesn't make sense to me, Slongi. Like like I'm old and stuff, but
They really like my aesthetic, I think. They're like alternative themselves, but like in a different kind of way. We look
I like the doll with the green eyes.
pretty cute together. These are like my faves.